KT's draft, they have this immense amount of pick on their side. They have the Malzahar that's going to be forcing out the QSSs, and it's not just him. The Gnar to follow up on J4 or Rakan, who are engaging.
They also have a pick comp that is very scary from ahead. If the control ward line goes down, if it advances forward, it's going to strangle the life out of Gane. So Gane's win condition maybe...
But it looks like he backs off now.
I mean, KT's looking for a second tower. They're out-rotating Gane pretty comfortably here as mid lane.
Okay, we do have the Abyssal Voyage and QSS popped as this comes in. Empty, though, in the wings with Predator. They know he's nearby. The flash on in. He's going to grab the Jarvan here. Not enough damage comes out, though. Mata's going to be the one in the front line, but First Blood goes over to death here. Featherstorm, so many low members on KT, but nobody's going down. Cullen coming out, trying to get the poke, but nobody dies on the side of KT. Grace diving underneath the turret, but still... Yeah, I mean, look at this. Now they want to dive the top side. The Abyssal Voyage just doesn't get off. Actually, they're not able to get out of this one, and we are going to have the collapse here onto Teddy, who's getting extremely low. Does get eaten up here, but the entirety of KT's team wants to get both of them. They are going to pick them off in what looks like a poor trade in the bottom side.
Around Sowan in the early game, and eventually they will have that no frontliner problems. And this turning on Sowan.
Yeah, you were talking about lack of vision. Here comes Score. He wants to, but he fails the flag and drag. And now we got 3-on-1 Score with no escape available. But Mata trying to be the hero once again. And now we are going to have the Nether Grasp onto the Tom Kenshin. Smeb, he secures the kill onto the Varus. Make that a double kill. Smeb getting the 2 kills in the fight.
They're all under the turret. They're actually being forced to play as a 5, which they never want to do. They want the Lucian pressuring at all times. And Smeb, he's even threatening a turret dive.
Fails his jump, and he's going to get locked down, but doesn't really matter. Umti just disappears off the map as I'm saying that. Zoan now all alone. He uses his own dash, but gets caught up in the Cataclysm. Finally gets it back, and Wraith might be able to save his life here. Thankfully. Oh, okay. Never mind. Death says no to that, and down you go, Wraith as well. That's a double kill. A Featherstorm just in time to save his life, but eventually does go down as KT. They're diving into the base, maybe a little bit too far. Looking to make a stand here at the Infernal Drake because Jinair, or rather KT, not totally grouped up, but we have the TP coming in. The Infernal Drake will go over to Jinair in the end of all things, but KT, they want to engage. They're going to get on top of Sowan once again. It looks like the Cataclysm going to trade 2 in there, but Grace able to pop the Jarvan, and see you later, Rakan. That's going to be 3 kills. Double kill given over to Zoe somehow in a broken engage from KT.
And it's probably going to be free.
Break out the Omega Lulls because the double kill here from Grace means our Zoe is going to get even more powerful. Zoan trying to get away from Smeb. Looks like he's having a pretty hard time, but the Baron in the end of all things is going to go. Another sleep up here onto that Jarvan, but they want the engage. They find Zoan in the front, but Wraith is right there. But look out for Mata in the back line. He's going to get on top of Skarner, but they can't take him out. Rakan now getting low, and the grab here onto Smeb. He's going to go down. Now a trade 1 for 1. Do have Tom Kent getting incredibly low here in the back now.
280 carries, if they can push up, is going to be helpful. But yeah, the wave clear with no Baron buff, a lot less strong.
Yeah.
Smell putting up his Narbar on the side.
Oh, we got to devour, but it's not going to be enough. We don't have 2 Tom Kenches in this game, unfortunately for Jinair. That's going to be 1 pick, and it looks like another one onto Wraith, meaning Sowan's poor positioning. Inside just yet, just pure damage. And here we go. They're going to go for the Baron. They have that Mountain Drake and the Inferno. Nobody's coming on in. This is going down way too fast. Zoe's spell's not going to be in range. Or early. So he may have an opportunity for Pawn to go in here. But look at the damage onto Grace. He goes way too far forward. Mata gets low, but it doesn't matter. They find the pick they needed. That's going to be 1 inhibitor, and they're going to be looking for more. Thanks for KT. Looking to make a play around here.
No way for Grace to be here. Doesn't have Unsealed Spellbook, no teleport. So they have to give it up. Will be Elder eventually taken by KT Rolster. 3 buff Elder.
Here, Pawn and Death alone can bring this down. Look at how fast it goes. Just like that. The extra damage your Voidlings do. And of course, Death. Everybody on full items and the Drakes.
Continue to push in, like you say, flashes are down, so everyone walking up.
Death is getting in there. He uses his Feather Storm and beats in Jin Air. They take away Teddy off of the map. We are going to have the grab on the score, but hey, he's still got his stopwatch 41 minutes into the game. Now we're going to have the lockdown onto Umti. That's going to be the end of his life and the end of the rest of Jin Air here. Nice little ultimate from Smep. They want to get the entire kill, the ace, but they can't quite do it as Sohan does live in the end. But KT looking good to finally end game number 1 here at about 41 minutes into the game. The last Nexus turrets, they want to get that last kill onto Sohan, but they can't quite do it. Sohan kind of just laughing from the pool, but KT laughing as they take game 1.
KT's bottom lane has seemed to have the number of Teddy and Ray 3 games in a row. 2-0 in the first round robin through bot lane. The 1-0 here, all about Deft and Mada reading the script and saying, well, Skarner's going to jungle around top side. Let's overextend. It was like something out of solo queue. How far extended they were in the lane, took the turret low. Jeanette thought they could get advantages elsewhere. They couldn't. KT still did make a unlikely mistake where they got far too excited around the Drake, gave up Baron.